Medusa is known as the famous Gorgon who had snakes instead of hair and who petrified those who looked at her. But before she became that monster, she was an innocent young girl whose life was destroyed by Poseidon. Initially, Medusa was a beautiful young daughter of Phorcys and Ceto, two marine deities. She had two sisters, Uriel and Steno, who were immortal unlike her. Medusa possessed a striking beauty. She was literally so beautiful that she caught the attention of the god Poseidon and decided to abuse her in the temple dedicated to Athena. But Athena did not tolerate this desecration of her sanctuary, and instead of punishing Poseidon, it was Medusa who suffered the consequences. Athena, enraged, transformed Medusa into a hideous monster. Her beautiful hair turned into snakes, and as if that were not enough, she put a curse on Medusa. Anyone who looked the creature in the eyes would turn to stone. In addition to her lethal gaze, she was doomed to emit piercing screams that were the very sound of death. Medusa was disowned by men and took refuge in the confines of the world with her sisters, lived in this way for years, in loneliness and suffering. One day, she was discovered by the hero Perseus, who had received the mission to behead her. Perseus was helped by the gods. He possessed the helmet of invisibility of Hades, the salty sandals of Hermes, the shield of Athena, and a sharp sickle. Perseus managed to approach Medusa without being seen, using the reflection of the shield as a mirror. With an accurate cut, he cut off her head and kept it in a magic bag. But to his surprise, from the bleeding of Medusa emerged two creatures, Pegasus the winged horse and Chrysaor the warrior with the golden sword, so they were children of possessed, and Medusa, even after his death, the head of Medusa continues to petrify those who look at her. Perseus used this power to defeat his enemies in his adventures, and finally gave the head of Medusa to Athena, who kept it under her protection and turned it into a powerful and fearsome shield.